Fruit juicy. Hey, how about a nice Hawaiian punch?
Sure.
You taste 7 kinds of fruit in Hawaiian punch. 7 kinds of fruit in Hawaiian punch. Hawaiian punch is made with 7 kinds of fruit for a one-of-a-kind fruit taste.
Hawaiian Punch Fruit Punch with 10% real fruit juice for a real fruit juicy taste.
Hawaiian punch is made with 7 kinds of fruit
For a one-of-a-kind fruit taste.
Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome to the Soap Thing Project, or if you've been here before, welcome back. Thanks for joining me today. We're going to do something kind of silly on the Soap Thing Project for this particular shave. We're going to use Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements Aloha Smackdown. And this is a scent recreation of Hawaiian Punch. $15.95 for 4 ounces of soap. The CK1 base, which is what this is. Glycerin, cocoa butter, shea butter, cocoa butter, and avocado oil. So quite the buttery sort of affair. Let's smell it. Wow. Okay. We're going to talk about the scent more during the shave, but that's the soap. Got the matching Star Jelly to go with it. This is some good stuff right here, the Aloha Smackdown Star Jelly. What do we have for razor today? RazoRock Mamba 53, 0.53 millimeter blade gap, 316 stainless steel made by RazoRock in Canada. And this has the heritage or vintage inspired handle on it. The reason I blew off buying this until just now is because I already have the Mamba 70, 0.70 millimeter blade gap, and I have featured that on the channel numerous times, just over and over again. And I think the Mamba 70 is basically perfection. It is the best razor I've ever used, and it's not particularly close. This one's a bit underwhelming, and I even like mild razors. This is actually the most mild razor in RazoRock's arsenal, so hopefully a feather blade will kind of kick things into action. This is about the 7th or 8th time I've used this, I think, so it definitely needs a sharper, more imposing blade to get things done. So that's going to be the razor, and the brush is going to be Trotter Handcrafts T1 Manchurian Badger 26 millimeter. So let's do a shave. Okay, applying the Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements ice tube to a wet face and 2 days of growth. And the ice tube looks exactly like this. I'm actually going to leave that open so it can dry. And let's get some water and work it into the face. Almost instantaneous menthol cooling. Hope everybody's doing great out there this summer. Having great shaves with great shaving tools and great shaving soap. Now, speaking of great shaving soap, we got the Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements Aloha Smackdown. Lathered into the Hendrix Classics & Company stainless steel bowl. And the scent strength on this, I don't even need to do this. Like, I can smell it all the way out here. This stuff is a raging 5 out of 5 on the sniffometer. It is off the charts. The neighbors can smell it. People off base can smell it. Noses that have not yet been born can smell it. Strong stuff. Let's put it on. So you might want to be careful. If you are sensitive to heavy fragrance oils, and CK1 is no joke. Like, if you're on the fence over whether or not you want to cough up the extra $10 for CK6, you're probably more well served with CK1. Now, we're going to talk about the scent like we always do during the shave. We have the RazoRock Mamba 53 with a feather stainless blade in it. Let's see how it goes. Here we go. Oh, maybe. It's still really mild, but it's a lot more efficient than it was with the last blades I used. I used a couple of Perma Sharps, a couple of Lord Platinum blades, Persona Lab Blues, and they were all kind of mild. Low efficiency. This one seems pretty good though. There's still zero blade feel, like literally zero. I don't feel anything. That's fine with me as long as it's getting the job done. So the scent on PAA Aloha Smackdown is a scent dupe of Hawaiian Punch, like I said earlier. They didn't have the scent notes listed on the Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements website, but I can tell you that the 7 fruits that are in Hawaiian Punch, as the iPhone cheat sheet say, the 7 fruits that are in Hawaiian Punch are apple, apricot, guava, orange, papaya, passion fruit, and pineapple. So for the 2 or 3 of you that are not remarkably familiar with how fruit punch smells, it's basically a hodgepodge, a chaotic hodgepodge of different fruity notes. I think what sticks out the most is guava, papaya, and passion fruit is kind of what jumps ahead of everything else. But it's so well blended that it just smells really strong sweet red fruity is how it smells. I mean, the scent strength is just thunderous. It's really almost overwhelming. Like, I could see this giving some people a headache. I kind of like it. It's, it kind of takes me back to when I was a kid, even though I really didn't drink Hawaiian Punch that much. When I was a kid, I drank High C a lot, especially the orange lava burst from McDonald's. I used to go to McDonald's all the time and get like 2 large orange lava bursts. Sometimes I'd even do it on my way to school. And then McDonald's went and pissed me off and discontinued it here fairly recently. So as far as I know, it's gone. It's kind of sad. But Hawaiian Punch was around a lot. I mean, I don't know how a normal American will get through their childhood and having never experienced it. Ooh. Kind of bounced off my chin there a little bit. I was worried I might have did some damage. I did do a little bit of damage right there, but I'm thinking that was a couple of ingrown hairs. My neck is a minefield of ingrown hairs anyway, so I usually consider myself fairly fortunate whenever I don't cut myself down there. But this razor could also be mild enough that it's causing me to want to apply more pressure than I really should. It's kind of one of those razors that encourages bad habits. And you know what? At a certain point, you gotta reconcile with the fact that you're probably not going to get a particularly close shave. I mean, it took down 2 days of growth and it feels fine, but if you feel in certain places, you can tell it didn't get particularly close, and it's not going to. Let's do a rinse. My whole bathroom smells like Hawaiian Punch. It just blasts the scent out into the room. If you got a small room, and particularly if you keep the door closed, this stuff's gonna stick around a while. Okay, looks like I'm probably gonna have some stinging action from the alum block on my neck today. Well, let's use the Shave Nation alum block and do what we gotta do. So the stinging feedback down here isn't terrible. There's just a touch of stinging feedback, which tells me that the damage is probably less harsh than it looks. But it feels good. Feels like a great shave. Let's do the aftershave. Okay, time for the PAA Aloha Smackdown Star Jelly. One pump, let's put it on. Ooh. A little bit of stinging feedback on the neck, but feels pretty refreshing either way. Oh yeah. Now, The scent on this is, well, imagine you had Hawaiian punch with vodka. There is some alcohol components in this. Yeah, alcohol, menthol. But anyway, what the alcohol does to the star jelly is it will kind of make it smell alcoholic and boozy. But it does that to every scent from PAA. It is what it is. It's good stuff though. Okay, final thoughts. Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements, Aloha Smackdown. If I exhausted it to an empty tub, would I buy it again? And I think this one's a yes. If for no other reason than just because I'm pretty sure Douglas is the only one doing this kind of scent. I'm not aware of anybody else that's doing a fruit punch type scent, certainly nothing like this. But I do think there's only room for one of these kind of scents in my collection. Cause I could see this getting old. I could see if you use this day in and day out how it might get a little cloying just because of the extreme sweetness and the scent strength, but it's good to go. I love using this stuff and it's a great summer scent. What else can you say about it? Alright, that's the video. I want to thank everybody for watching, and until next time, this is Soap Thing telling you, shave like you mean it. Thanks for watching.